Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, then welcome. In today's video, we are going to be using some Melody Susie gel polish to create this like pink floral nail. This is their Hawaii collection, and I just picked a couple of colors that we're gonna create the manicure with today. So I have a pink, green, white, and then also this like pale yellow color. And using all of these colors, we are going to create a floral design, and we are going to finish it off with a matte top coat. So I am just starting off by wiping down my nails with acetone as usual. If you guys have seen my other videos, you know that I do this every single time just to prep my nails. Then you're going to go ahead and cover your nail with your base coat. So this is a gel base coat. Just apply a thin layer and cure it under the lamp. I'm just going to go ahead and do all my nails, and I will be back in a second. Okay, so all my nails are coated with the gel base coat, and I'm going to put them under the lamp for 60 seconds. This is what they look like now that they are cured. Now we're going to move on to creating the design. So I'm starting off with the pink color, and I am going to paint two of my nails solid pink. So I'm going to do my thumb and then also my pinky finger. A few tips when painting your nails with gel polish: just avoid your cuticle area, and then also avoid getting gel on your skin. If you do end up getting gel on your skin or it's touching your cuticles, just make sure that you clean it up before you cure it under the lamp, because if you don't, then it's going to cause your gel polish to lift and chip a lot quicker than it should, because it's introducing air bubbles under your polish. So that is my thumb painted, and just going to go ahead and do the exact same thing to my pinky. For this design, the pinky and the thumb are just going to stay solid pink, and then the index finger is actually going to be a pink French mani tip. So I'm using this super thin nail art brush, and I'm going to paint on like a French manicure tip using the same pink polish. So I like to start at the edge of my nail and then work upwards, just because sometimes if you start at the highest point, then there's kind of no going back, and it's hard to make the French manicure tip thinner, whereas I think it's easier to make it thicker as you go, and you can just stop when you feel you're at the right thickness. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to stay to like the natural shape of the whites of my nails. So there is a natural curve to my index finger, and so I'm gonna try to keep it along that same line. I do tend to go a little bit higher than the actual whites of my nails, because as your nails start growing out, the white ends up showing pretty quickly and kind of ruins your manicure. So go a little bit above the white part of your nail. So we're curing all of that for 60 seconds, and now we are going to move on to the other two nails. So this is for your middle finger and your ring finger. We're going to take the pale yellow color, and just using a dotting tool, we're going to make 5 dots on each nail. So 4 dots in each corner and then 1 dot in the middle. I kind of like to think of it like the number 5 on like a pair of dice. So just make those dots on your nails. I tried to make the dots different sizes just to make it look a little bit more natural. And I did the same for the ring finger as well. Once you're done making these dots, you are going to go ahead and cure your nails in the lamp again. I like to cure everything for 60 seconds when I'm adding stuff on. You can flash cure them if you want to, which means that you would only cure them for 5 to 10 seconds just to set the polish in place, but not fully cure it. If you're don't have a lot of time or you're pressed for time, then you can do the flash curing method, but Just for the sake of this video, I was curing everything for 60 seconds as I added on to the nail art. Okay, so we're going back to the same pink color that we used earlier, and I'm using this flat brush to create flower petals. So on 2 of the yellow dots, you are going to create pink flowers. So I like to stamp this brush because it is straight and flat, and I think you get a pretty good flower petal just by stamping. And it's honestly the easiest way to create a nail art flower if you don't have a lot of experience, because dragging your brush along your nail can get messy. Sometimes it's hard to control the size of the petal, and your flowers won't end up looking the same. Whereas stamping, your brush is always going to remain the same size, so therefore your petals will kind of stay the same size. This is not a perfect foolproof method for beginners, but it's definitely easier than trying to paint on each petal by dragging your brush. So I just did 2 flowers on each nail, and I did them in the corner dots, so you can pick any 2 corners and create your pink petals, and then cure that again for 60 seconds or flash cure it if you want. Okay, next we are going to use white, and we're going to use the dotting tool. I have a dotting tool that has larger it creates larger dots on one end and smaller dots on the other one. So I'm using the smaller end of my dotting tool, and I'm literally just dragging this white nail polish away from the yellow dot, and it kind of creates like a star-like flower. It's just a different shape of petal than stamping the brush. And these can be a little bit messy. They don't need to be perfect. So feel free to drag them a little bit quicker so that you get like a messy tapered look on your petals. So we're just doing that on the remaining 3 dots that you have on your middle finger and your ring finger. And then once you're done dragging these petals out, you can go ahead and cure it in the lamp again. Notice on my ring finger that some of the white petals overlap the pink ones, and that is totally fine. That's the beauty of this design, is to make it look layered and a little bit messy. So it's fine if your white petals are going over your pink ones. Okay, so now that that's cured for 60 seconds, we are going to go in with the dark green. Again, using the dotting tool, we're going to be creating leaves on the middle and ring finger. So there's no rhyme or reason to this. I kind of just looked for empty space next to the pink flowers, and I created little leaves wherever I thought it looked a little bit bare. Because these 2 nails don't have a solid color on them under the design, I wanted it to look as even as possible with the nail art. So again, I just filled the empty spaces with leaves. Also, you can do as many or as little as you like. If you only want to do 1 or 2 leaves, that's fine. If you want to add lots of tiny leaves, that's fine. Also, if you want to not have leaves altogether and just leave it at the white and pink flowers, I think it looks really nice as well. So that is also an option. Okay, so I'm done my leaves, and this is what the final nail art looks like. As you can see right now, my nails are glossy. I'm just gonna cure everything again for 60 seconds, but I do really want to make this nail art matte. I just think it will add an extra dimension to these nails. And so if you want glossy nails, you can definitely just put a regular top coat on and you guys are done. But I'm going in with this matte top coat by Melody Susie that came in the kit, and I'm going to coat every single nail with this matte top coat and cure it for 60 seconds. If you notice that when you're putting this matte top coat on, it still looks glossy, don't worry about it. It actually mattifies while it's curing, so you won't actually see the matte results until after you take your hand out of the lamp. This is what the final result looks like. I think the matte looks absolutely beautiful, and if you guys tried this nail art look, then please comment down below or tag me on social media because I would love to see your nails. If you don't have these specific colors, then you can also use different colors, so don't feel like you need to stick to my exact tutorial. Everything I've used in this video is linked down in the description box, so if you are wondering about any of the products, please check down there. If you have any questions or you just want to say hi, then leave a comment down below and I will definitely reply back to you. With all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!